Do you live in Daytona or visit Daytona? Then this is for you. What's the news? What's the move? What's poppin' in the city? From the streets to the beach, that's it. You're in the know. Hey y'all, it's Das, and this is Das It, your weekly dose of what's happening around the city. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. Well, what's good, Volusia? Let me tell you. So, y'all, we are coming up on Memorial Day weekend. And for most, probably I should say many, we are getting a 3-day weekend. And that just means Monday, we're off work. So, what are you doing for Memorial Day weekend? Barbecues, parties, concerts. So much is going on in Daytona this weekend, y'all. And it's just in time for Memorial Weekend. Maybe you have family coming in town, friends coming in town. Well, show them a good time by knowing what's happening in your city. All right. So when we get to mark your calendars, make sure you mark your calendars. Okay. Great. Now that we understood each other, understand each other. Y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, it's a hump day. So, I'm getting over the hump. So get over it with me. It is Wednesday, May the 20th, y'all, by the way. This weekend, because it is Memorial Weekend, veterans can go to the Daytona Lagoon for free. Yes, for free. I'm going to say that again, probably in under a dub, because that's a big deal. Free is less than $20. It's free. It's zero. So go grab your passes. That's going to be available this May 23rd through the 25th. So this weekend. This is the last full week of school for Volusia County Schools, y'all. The last day of school is coming up May 28th for Volusia County kids. So hopefully parents have some summer camps in mind already. Have your kids registered for camps because camps have filled up. Can you believe it? It is already summertime. Oh my goodness, y'all. So just giving y'all a heads up if you didn't already know or didn't realize that it was around the corner. Last day of school, May 28th. The city of Daytona Beach does so much for its community, so much for its residents, and they offer so much free things to give the community not only outlets for music and arts, but for fitness and sports and activities. And so one of the things that the city of Daytona Beach is offering free tennis lessons for our kids ages 6 through 18. You can register on the website of the city of Daytona Beach. But the classes will be taking place, or the lessons will be taking place at the Derbyshire Sports Complex. Beautiful complex out there. So y'all go check that out. That sounds so amazing. Love free. And we'd love for our kids to learn some new types of things that may spark their interest in something that could actually pay off in the long run later on in life, or it's just something that they enjoy doing. That's awesome. We love that. Busch Gardens, y'all, going back to Memorial Day weekend and our veterans, Busch Gardens and SeaWorld are offering a free pass for our vets. So y'all go check out the Busch Gardens and SeaWorld websites for more information. But I do have the flyer I did find online that did say that the admission was free for our vets. That's amazing. Love that. Also, the Daytona Aquarium is free for veterans. So y'all go check that out. Love that for our veterans this weekend. I told y'all had a lot going on, and that's not even half the stuff. I mean, that was just a couple of things that I wanted to let you know that were free, because we love free. We love doing a great activity here in our local community for for it to be cost effective. So free is cost effective. That's all I'm saying. Something that I want to communicate with y'all, every Wednesday, not only can you catch my podcast at 8 p.m. on YouTube, Wednesdays at noon, you can catch Daytona Beach Radio. Ms. Donna Gray Banks is the host of this show, and she has so many interesting people in our community talking about the great things that they're doing, the heroes, as you will, in the community. And it's just exciting to see someone else spreading good news. So shout out to Donna Gray Banks for her show, Daytona Beach Radio. Y'all go check that out every Wednesday at noon. I'm going to talk a little bit about who she had on her last show, which kind of goes into mark your calendars. So this weekend on this Sunday, May the 24th, starting at 8 a.m., the Domestic Violence Awareness 5K is happening at the Riverfront Esplanade. If you have not signed up for it, it's a great opportunity for you to spread awareness of domestic violence. Centers that are available in communities like ours have the resources and exposure to be able to provide the necessary tools for people escaping domestic violence. I mean, so many people have experienced domestic violence in their lives, and I too myself have experienced domestic violence, and it's something that needs to be talked about more because it's not taboo. It is something that people are going through every single day, and it is a scary time for people, and they deserve to have resources to support them, to not only get out of those situations, but to stay out of them and live healthy, positive lives, and know that they are greater than the experiences that they have experienced. So shout out to the Domestic Violence Awareness 5K that's going on this weekend. I'm so excited. So remember when I mentioned Ms. Donna Gray Banks at the Daytona Beach Radio, this last week, she did have the leaders of the domestic violence organization here in Daytona Beach on her show. They talked a lot about what they do in our community, what they do for our community, and about this 5K. So monies raised will definitely be going towards organizations in the community that support victims, survivors of domestic violence. So y'all go check that out this weekend. It's not a sad thing. It's a powerful thing. So we're taking back the power, y'all, and we're going to honor those survivors and raise funds for the domestic violence awareness on this Sunday, May 24th. So go check that out. I have some information on the screen so you can sign up if you have not already. Something else going on this weekend, the Bandshell Star Spangled Summer Concert Series, y'all, and fireworks, because it is Memorial Weekend and those fireworks kick off every single week during the summer out at the Bandshell. So y'all go check that out. Also happening this Saturday, Peanut Butter and Jelly Fest at the Port Orange City Center. Yeah, I know. When I saw it, I was like, really? Okay. So go check that out. I love a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. PB&J. I mean, I can still eat that to this day. I mean, that's a good snack. I mean, that's lunch. I would pack that in my lunch. So I'm sure that they have all kinds of vendors out there showing different peanut butter and jelly things. So someone go check it out for me if I don't make it out there, because I'm really interested to see what that's all about. Speaking of different types of festivals, there's also the Blueberry Festival going on this Sunday, May 24th, y'all, at the Halifax River Market. The Blueberry Festival. I've heard of the Strawberry Festival, but never the Blueberry Festival. So cool, right, y'all? So So much they're going to have using blueberries, probably selling blueberries, maybe some blueberry smoothies and pies. What I do know is they're going to have a pie eating contest, and that's going to start at noon. So if you think you could be the winner of that contest, go sign up. Get some footage, send it to me so I can talk about you and talk about how you won. That's cool. They're going to have a petting zoo also, y'all, at that Blueberry Fest at the Halifax River Market. Again, the Halifax River Market happens every Sunday over at the Tiki Docks. And it starts at 9 a.m. So y'all go check that out this Sunday. Super cool. This Saturday, the Saturday, May 23rd is Freestyle by the Beach, 80s and 90s dance party, y'all, at the Hard Rock, Daytona. Y'all go check that out. I think that's going to be so much fun. I have quite a few people I know that are going to this event, so I might have to go put on my 80s or 90s gear. I mean, I was a part of both of those decades and all. And it was the time to dance. So, I mean, a dance party does sound fun. It sounds like people just gonna be out having a good old time. Remember them times, people my age and above, y'all remember when we used to go to dance parties and you would party until you were soaking wet, like your whole body was just sweaty. Your hair was sweaty and your clothes were sweaty and your skin just looked clammy and you just looked just through. But you had so much fun. And then after that, you went to the Waffle House. That's what we used to do in Atlanta. We used to go out, party, club, and then go to the Waffle House. Okay. Anyway, I mean, it sounds like a good time. So if you are into 80s and 90s dance music, go out to the Hard Rock this Saturday, starting at 7 p.m., y'all. Oh, yeah. Also, on the 26th, from the 26th to the 31st, the Tortugas will be back in town. So go check out a game. Super dope. Something that I want y'all to super mark your calendars for coming up this June 9th is Heroes in Our Community Ice Cream and Movie Night. Brought to you by Ocean's Luxury Realty and the Cracked Egg. It's a free event for the community. Anyone, everyone, the whole entire family. They're going to have free ice cream sundaes, free root beer floats, bouncy houses, face painting, activities, goodie bags, popcorn, cotton candy. The city of Daytona Beach Shores comes out. So they got fire trucks and all the types of things, that activities for the kids to see actual heroes in our community. It's super dope. And then we're screening, because I'm a part of Ocean's Luxury Realty, we're screening Captain America. And this is exciting because remember, y'all, it's the 250th anniversary of America and the 150th anniversary of Daytona. So it's a big deal. And so we're celebrating America, the red, white, and blue. Y'all come out June 9th to the Daytona Beach Shores Drive-In Church. And again, it's all free. So mark your calendars for June 9th. It's a Tuesday. It's summer vacation. So kids are out of school, y'all. Don't talk about that's late for some kids to be out on a Tuesday. Yeah. The event does start at 7, and once it gets dark, the movie will start, and then the event will be over, and then you can go and put them directly in the bed because they will be exhausted. You're welcome. But y'all go check that out. All right, cool. Something else going on this weekend, y'all. Ooh, when I saw this, I was like, that's cool. Eras of R&B with hip hop twist at the bank. The bank, not the bank. Bank of America, whatever bank you bank with, not that bank, the bank, which is an event spot here in Daytona Beach. Super cool place. If you haven't gone over there, you definitely need to check it out. But they're having this Eras of R&B event. And I was like, that's cool. That's happening this Friday, May the 22nd, starting at 8 p.m. So you have to get tickets. So y'all go check out the information on the screen so you can get your tickets and experience this great event. I really, really want to go to that. Oh my God, that's going to be so fun. Also this weekend, y'all, May 22nd through the 25th, the entire weekend, the Florida Hot Tub Expo happening at Volusia Mall. If you are in the market for a hot tub or spa, go to the Volusia Mall and check out all the new models. I mean, things change. The last time I've probably looked at a hot tub in a store or like on sale was probably like in the 80s or 90s, like, you know, when they were just like getting cool. Yeah, it's been that long. I'm showing my age. I don't care. Go check that out, y'all. That sounds really cool, really interesting. Also happening this Friday at 6 p.m., the Velvet Stone, which is Friday Night Live at One Daytona. It's a free concert, y'all. It's going to be like 70s music. Velvet Stone, you know, that's the type of cover music they're going to be playing. So y'all go check that out. One Daytona has that big open area with the stage, and it's just really nice and beautiful, and you're outside. And what's better than being outside enjoying a beautiful concert? Nothing. Something also happening this Saturday and every Saturday, family night at Astro Skate in Ormond Beach. Y'all, do y'all know why I say Ormond? Let me finish this. But parents skate free and free pizza from 6:30 to 7 at Astro Skate in Ormond Beach. Anyway, I say Ormond Beach because when I first moved to Florida, the advertisements kept saying Ormond Beach. And I was like, I guess that's the way you say it. So I started saying it and people were like, no, that's not how you say it. I said, well, the radio said it. So that's what it is. Y'all are saying it wrong. I bet all of y'all start saying Ormond Beach now because it's fun. Even though, who cares? You know, potato. Okay. Ormond, whatever. But Ormond Beach sounds so much more fun. Let's move on to under a dub. Things you can do in our community for under $20. And it's a lot. The city of Daytona Beach offers a lot of free activities, but here are a couple of things that are under $20. The Tai Chi classes are $5 through the city of Daytona Beach. That's fitness. It's an art form, Tai Chi. And so you're not just learning fitness or, you know, being fit, doing some type of fitness workout. This is, mental and physical. And so it's like it's sharpening all of your skills as a human being. Ooh, I like the way I describe that. Y'all go check that out. Tai Chi classes for $5. Information on the screen. Yoga at the Hard Rock. Every single day of the week at 9:30 a.m. you can do yoga facing the beach. Woo, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that for everyone. And that's only $10. So you can go take a yoga every single day. And I'm sure that they have multi-class cards that you can get. So you're not paying $10 a day. You know, you probably get a discount if you want to take them every single day or a few times a week. So y'all go check out the Hard Rock and get more information on those yoga classes. Golf clinics happening here in Daytona Beach, y'all. And again, under $20. I think the golf clinic is $20. So you want to go get some golf tips, lessons, and hone in on your skill set. Here's your perfect opportunity to do it under a dub right here in Daytona Beach, y'all. Again, I tell y'all all the time, game time, $15 Thursdays under a dub. Dunes Brewery has so many activities. I used to say on Tuesdays and Thursdays they had bingo and trivia, but now I feel like they have something every single night of the week. All you got to do is go patronize the bar. So y'all go check out Dunes Brewery. Arcade 51. That's super cool for $20. Unlimited arcade games. That's amazing. Daytona Salsa Studio, $15 salsa classes. I'm gonna get over there at some point, y'all. And now the movie series are happening everywhere because it's warm outside and everybody wants to be outside. And what's the best thing to do but watch a movie outside? Movies on the Halifax free. And those movies are happening periodically throughout the summer. So check out their website, the information on the screen for the next movie coming up. Super cool. So excited. Oh yeah. All right, y'all. So this next episode, it's my favorite because I love to promote someone. But it's a little different because this CP time, cross promotion, that is in honor of veterans here in Daytona Beach. We always talk about we being, the new generation of woke individuals about giving people their flowers while they're alive. And I think that's so super important. That's one of the reasons why I do CP time. But I want to just condone, is that the word? Celebrate, honor Daytona Beach for their Veterans Memorial Plaza that they recently unveiled, that celebrates not only veterans that have died, but that are living in our community. Because it's important to give people their flowers while they're still alive. And so I just want to highlight a couple of people, a couple of Daytonians that are not only celebrated on the Veterans Memorial Plaza, but by their families and by the community of Daytona Beach. First up, Solomon Sam Karam. I'm not sure if I'm saying that last name right. It's Karam. So Sam was a World War II veteran, Korean War veteran, and he just celebrated his 101st birthday. Good Lord. And he has dedicated almost his entire life to the police department. It is just so amazing to know that you love your community so much that you give back your entire life to it. Shout out to Solomon Sam Karam, veteran and Daytonian. We celebrate you today, Solomon. I am grateful for you, thankful for you. Happy Memorial Day to you. Next up, Florence Flo Troutman. So this is really cool. So Florence, or Flo, affectionately known as, she's the last surviving person of the Rosie the Riveters. If you don't know what Rosie the Riveters is, this is a history lesson, y'all. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. I learned this when I was looking this up. So Rosie the Riveters, cultural icons, women who worked in the factories during war. I always associated it with the propaganda posters, but the "We Can Do It" posters. That's Rosie the Riveters. Florence is one of the last survivors, and that is so cool. Shout out to Florence Flo Troutman, who worked in the factories during the war, because although we celebrate people that actually were in battle, there were so many people that helped get those people to battle. So many behind the scenes workers, important people. So shout out to Florence Flo Troutman and Solomon Sam Karam for all that they have done in our country to help us keep it safe, and for us to be able to celebrate yet another Memorial Day here in the United States, our 250th anniversary of America, by the way. So shout out to Daytona Beach for their Veterans Memorial Plaza, and happy Memorial Day. If I don't see y'all and talk to y'all before Monday, I am so grateful for y'all for tuning in to this episode of Dosset. You're in the know. I hope you have a good day and you go attend some of these events. I hope you learn something, and I hope you had some fun with me, with my stuttering and my moments, because it's normal, it's authentic, and that's what I want to push in the world. More of making being yourself cool again, in all of the authenticness that it comes with. So have an amazing day, y'all. Peace. What's the news? What's the move? What's poppin' in the city? From the streets to the beach, that's it. You're in the know. Tune in every Wednesday, 8 p.m. on YouTube for an episode of Das It. You're in the know.